Hello everyone, this is Psyche Libertina. So, Happy New Year! It's 2022. So, I'm here to do a reading for you guys, tarot reading for you guys. At for this topic, we are going to check kung ano ba ang love life situation ninyo for the first 6 months of the year. Now, disclaimer lang, syempre this is a general tarot reading. So, as you know, the future, nagbabago siya with every decision that we make, yung mga thoughts natin. So, yung titingnan na natin is yung most probable na mangyayari with the current energy that you have. If you're new to pick a pile, ang gagawin nyo lang is first, mamili kayo dito sa tatlong piles natin. So first, pile number 1, we have yung SuperLunaris Tarot. Pile number 2, we have yung Ethereal Visions Tarot. And then itong pile 3 is we have yung Tarot of the Divine. So kung kailangan ninyo i-pause, mamili kayo. Tingnan niyo kung ano yung mas feel ninyo dito sa tatlong piles natin. You're free to do so. And then, pag nakapili na kayo, head over down to the timestamps at i-click lang ninyo yung pinili ninyo na pile. So, I hope you guys get something from this reading and leave a comment below kung nag-resonate ba sa inyo. Meron ba kayo napili? Na-feel nyo ba siya? Or kung ano man yung gusto ninyong topic na tingnan natin next time. Hi again, everyone. So, kung ang pinili niyo is itong pile 1, so we have here the SuperLunaris Tarot. So, titingnan natin kung ano yung love life situation ninyo for the first 6 months. Pero bago ang lahat, tingnan muna natin kung ano yung energy ng connection ninyo with this person na iniisip ninyo or someone who's on your mind. Probably someone who you're in a relationship with or in separation with, meaning hindi kayo magkasama ngayon. So, if makaka-resonate kayo sa energy nito, meaning parang feel niyo na nag-a-apply siya sa inyo, then by all means, kung gusto niyo ituloy yung reading, just continue to watch. If hindi kayo makarelate dito sa energy nung pile ninyo, then you may wanna check yung ibang pile kasi baka nandoon yung message for you. Now, kung sa all 3 piles wala kayong ma-feel na parang hindi kayo makakonect on all 3 of them, then baka walang message for you on this one. So again, this is a general reading, so hindi lahat ng sasabihin ko will apply to each and every one of you. Take nyo lang kung ano yung nakaka-connect kayo or feel ninyo is applicable to you. So, for the energy of your connection with your person, we have the 1, and then we have be spirit, we have cognizance, we have service. So, pre-shuffle ko na to kanina. Kaya familiar ako dun sa kung nakatihaya ba siya or otherwise. And then we have Chiron, we have Aries, and Aquarius. Okay. So, pwedeng potentially, may Aquarius sign siya sa zodiac niya or probably kayo. Pero, overall, yung energy kasi ng situation ninyo, probably the both of you or you could be very religious or probably you met at a church gathering or magkasama kayo sa isang church community kasi yung relationship ninyo is something that's very divinely guided. In fact, yung relationship nga ninyo is parang, kumbaga, it's something that's meant to serve. And I think that you both have a very good relationship. Kaso sa ngayong panahon na to, I don't think na magkasama kayo. Probably, meron kayong konting problema, nagkaroon kayo ng konting hindi pagkakaintindihan, or you're in separation with this person. Kasi itong B card na to, Sweet Results Await, plus the number 7, it talks about yung something that's gonna happen, something good that's gonna happen, pero it's not yet there. Kumbaga, kailangan pang pagtrabahuhan, kailangan pa ninyong, kumbaga, pag-usapan kung ano yung, paano ba yung gusto ninyong maging flow ng relationship ninyo with this person. Now, eto kasing the 1, etong the 1 energy, it's something that speaks of service, of love, duality, unity. Kaya sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, very very positive naman yung energy ng relationship ninyo. Plus, etong service card, lumalabas siya here with the 1. So, I think that one of the things na gusto ninyo with this person, and probably something na gusto din nila sa inyo, is you're very giving. mabait naman kayo, nagkakaintindihan kayo, you've never had trouble na magbigayan whenever you have worries. But I think na right now, kaya kayo in separation with this person or kaya kayo nagkakaroon ng problema is more on communication. So, cognizance card kasi speaks of yung I'm so sorry kung may naririnig kayong mga sound. It's just I'm filming from home. So, etong cognizance kasi is this is something na nagdi-discuss tungkol sa kung paano ba kayo lumaki. Paano ba yung naging relationship ninyo with your parents? Ano, paano ba nila kayo bringing up? Um, kumbaga, paano kayo nakadevelop ng certain level of communication style ninyo ngayon. Pero, dito kasi sa overall energy ng cards ninyo, I think that right now, okay, so let's get to the right now first. So right now kasi, nandun kayo sa stage, either one of you or both of you, nandun kayo sa stage na parang, it's not really you, it's me. Parang ganon, na you need to have more introspection of how you feel within yourself. Kasi, these cards, itong Aquarius and Chiron, they're both about finding strength within yourself. Plus, nandito yung cognizance card. So, it could be na you experience something very traumatic in your childhood or meron sigurong nangyari fairly recently, kahit hindi with this person, na meron kayong nakita na probably nangyari sa inyong dalawa together. Like, probably you saw something like an incident or merong, alam mo yun, paano ko ba siya ipi-place? Minsan kasi talaga ang tao, di ba, nagkakamali. I mean, no one is perfect. So, probably there was an incident na nag-trigger sa inyo ng certain trauma from a previous experience na yun yung nag-cause sa inyo na para isipin niyo na para ako may problema? Is there something that I'm doing wrong? May kulang ba sa akin? Or probably it's something na in-acknowledge nyo naman na you are aware. Actually, yeah. Actually, you are aware of this issue that you have within you. And I'm seeing here na you're trying to deal with it. The problem is you cannot communicate it outward with your partner, which is why you're having this trouble. Etong Aries card kasi, it's actually similar to how Chiron is. So, I like na very cohesive yung cards niyo. Like, for example, the one also speaks of service and love, outward devotion. And then you have your service card here. And the bees, alam naman niyo yung bee, they're parang they're strong on service and servitude to the queen bee na parang they just continue working. And at the same time, while you're very giving outward, nandun na meron kayong mga pinagdaanan which haven't fully been healed. And that's what Chiron is reminding you. So, Chiron kasi is like a baby centaur na parang tinapon siya, tapos napilitan siyang mag-fend for himself na parang, o sige, ako na lang mag-isa sa mundo, bahala na lang ako. And then he ended up being great. So, kaya right now, sinasabi ko sa inyo na baka meron kayong most likely, meron kayong mga issues na hindi naman related with your current relationship. Again, that could resonate for some of you. For others, it could be with this relationship. But there's something that triggered this separation that you have with the person. Chiron and Aries sort of resonate the same feeling. Kumbaga, pareho yung sinasabi nila na meron kang past experiences na instead of being stuck with that, kailangan mo siyang gamitin or kailangan mo siyang i-heal, kailangan mo siyang i-deal with para mas maging mas maging maayos yung way of dealing with things mo. Probably meron kang experience before na parang whenever you say kung ano yung gusto mong sabihin, isa-shout out ka na parang, ay, hindi, mali yung sinasabi mo, ganyan. Tapos malulungkot ka, so nag-decide ka na lang na mag-withdraw. Kasi having this cognizance card, probably you had parents na they're very tight, na parang you have to act in a certain way, very disciplinarian. Well, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being disciplinarian. My grandparents were like that. I was raised by my grandparents. Pero, and that has impacted the way na I sort of showed myself outwards. So that could be something that you would want to check. And itong Aries card na to, just be conscious na don't let yung mga negative experiences mo to consume you. Kasi the thing about life is we're not gonna be given apples all the time. Hindi naman sa lahat ng pagkakataon, parang happy-happy ka lang. And even in relationships, hindi siya yung parang, oh, parang perfect lang lahat. Hindi siya ganun. Sometimes pero life is just black and white. It's either you like it or you don't. There's really very um little parang gray area, so to speak. And in fact, I don't know, pero for me kasi, whenever meron kang decision that you make, at the back of your head, alam mo naman kung ano yung gusto mo. You just don't want to take action. And that's basically what these cards are telling you to do. You have a good thing going on here. 30 is divisible by 10, and then if you reduce yung 8 plus 2, it's 10. So, kumbaga, maaayos nyo naman tong situation ninyo if you guys just talk. Or probably wala naman kayong problema, pero just consider na maybe having an open communication of the things that you don't like or the things that you're scared about or of is something na kailangan ninyong i-deal with before it even comes. Kasi, like I said, yung future naman natin nagbabago-bago with every decision that we make. So, it could be na ngayon, probably may communication problem kayo, or siguro, in the first 6 months, kung magka-problema man kayo, excuse me, it's going to be about communication. And apart from that, I think that you're finding fulfillment in being in a relationship with someone. Again, that could resonate with some of you. That can resonate with, that can resonate with some, that can not resonate with some. Pero for some reason, you find fulfillment being with someone else, being appreciated, being of service to people, trying to, give them your your hard-earned honey. Pero right now, in order for your relationship to work, not just your relationship with this person that you have in your mind, but also your relationship in general with people, is I think you need to get in touch with yourself. All of your astrology cards are saying to look inward. Even the etong one card na to, this is about not just about yung physical realm communication, it's about divine union as well. I'm not sure if kung ano yung religion ninyo, since again this is a general reading, pero maybe you need to check within yourself kung ano ba yung mga bagay na nagbabother sa'yo, because you need to deal with it right now before it causes issues outward sa world mo, like with your friends, with your partner, which is what's appearing here on your card. You need to take that leap of faith, kasi ikaw lang naman na may kilala sa sarili mo eh. Ikaw lang yung may alam kung ano yung mga issues mo. And then don't bring it out. Don't bring it outward sa ibang tao, because you are divinely loved. You are divinely guided. And yun yung sinasabi nitong the one. Actually, at the back of your deck, yung sa likod ng deck ninyo, ang lumalabas dito is divine love, honesty, and then, well, it's a big deck, so I'll just get this. Itong threshold. So, everything na nasa sa, kumbaga yung underlying energy of this energy are things that are linked to yourself. Yung mga bagay na kailangan mong ayusin sa sarili mo. Probably, sa sobrang gusto mong maging maayos lahat, sa sobrang ayaw mo lang ng gulo, sa sobrang gusto mo na lang na magkasundo lahat, sinusuppress mo yung emotions mo na you're not being true to yourself. Again, yung honesty card kanina. Hindi mo magawa yung mga pagbabagong gusto mong gawin. Kasi, alam mo yung kunwari, you wanna cut your hair. Gusto mo mas maikli na kasi naiinitan ka. Pero your partner, someone in your life, wants it long. So, hindi mo na siya gagawin kasi Kasi ayaw ng ibang tao. So, while it's okay na, of course, you live in a community, it's okay na magkaroon ka ng connection with other people and a very, kumbaga, positive one at that. Syempre, you wouldn't want a negative connection. Don't forget na yourself needs love too. Okay? And itong the one, it's divinely guided. In fact, ito is you're being watched by, how should I put it? Yung mga underlying energies kasi nito, like this, the one card, you're receiving guidance from, I think that's Hecate? Yeah, Hecate, which is the goddess of magic. So, probably you're psychic too. I don't know. Pero, if there's anything that's very evident here is you have a very generous heart. Sometimes too generous that you forget to focus on what you need. And partly that is what cognizance is about. Na you need to understand kung ano ba yung kailangan mo rin because you cannot give what you don't have. And Mercury here speaks of communication. I think that you just need to communicate your boundaries to this person. Kasi while you have a very fluid relationship with him or her, you can't burn yourself out. Alam mo yun? Probably, I mean, funny to say, pero probably you or this person is willing to like die for the other kasi that's what bees do. They like just work their whole lives for the queen. To be of service, full service. Probably that's your language of love too, yung service. It's very evident in both of these cards. And the fact na, I don't know, it's just sticking out to me na parehong brown to. Or at least to me, it looks like medyo brownish. So, one thing that I'm getting is maybe, again, this could be for some of you, pero, kaya ako siya nako-connect. Alam mo, parang you've been stung by life. Na parang, I'm so sorry if I'm not laughing. It's just that I'm just trying to get these messages to you, and it's funny how I sort of think of things and hear things, and I hope that it can resonate with you. Pero para alam mo you've been stung by life, na you're just so scared to get out again kasi probably, alam mo yun, you think na parang nothing's gonna go right if you do the same thing that you did before. Kasi takot ka na baka yun yung maging cause na naman ng problema mo. Actually, iniisip ko tuloy kung yung current relationship mo ba is takot kang makipag-communicate of your boundaries, of what you like, of what you need. Kasi your previous relationship was something that took everything from you, na parang puro siya, ikaw parang give, 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 kasi very ano ka ngang tao, very giving, na natatakot ka tuloy na magsabi kung ano yung para sa'yo or kung ano yung kailangan mo. If you need time, if you need more time, if you need less time with this person, if alam mo yun, parang if you need candies and then he's giving you ice cream but you know you can't eat ice cream because you're, I don't know, siguro lactose. And I think that's one thing that you need to deal with. So, titingnan natin dun sa tarot ninyo kung ano ba talaga yung mga specific na kailangan ninyong i-resolve or ano ba talaga yung overall energy nung ano ninyo, nung connection ninyo for the first 6 months. So, shuffle muna natin. Funny kasi I'm doing a love reading. That was a shitty shuffle. For the first day of the year. I don't know, parang feeling ko lang. I just felt na parang, while love kasi really can like, I don't know, can ruin or make people, parang make or break. Kasi, wala lang, parang kahit kasi gaano ka successful if you're so empty inside, parang, but anyway, so we're gonna ask yung spirits ninyo or your guides kung ano ba yung message nila for you regarding this situation. So, Guardian, ano bang masasabi mo dito sa energy ni Pile 1 regarding their person? So we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Ano pang message mo para sa kanila regarding sa situation nila with this person that they're with or they're not with? So we have the Wheel in reverse. Okay, so we have 2 cards. We have 5. No, actually, I want to put it here. Teka. So the 5 of Wands clarified by the Strength in reverse. And then we have the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles, both in reverse. One more card. Spirit. Okay. And we have the 3 of Swords. Please clarify kung ano yung energy behind Ace of Swords, please. The Fool. Please clarify the Wheel in reverse. Temperance. And then lastly, okay, fine. 3. Okay. You're right. Then the back of your card, meron kayong the Hanged Man. Okay. So, ang nakikita ko kasi dito, similar dun sa sinabi ko sa inyo kanina is, you're finding it difficult to find your inner strength. Now, I think na parang right now, you're not having confusion with other people, pero I think that you're having confusion within yourself. It could be very possible. Actually, yeah. It could be very possible, and again, if it doesn't resonate with you, then please don't roast me. Pero I think that someone deceived you or someone broke your heart because they lied to you. It's not na parang tinamad lang sila. They completely and consciously did something to betray you and your trust. Which is why right now you feel na parang you're stuck, you're not able to fully move forward and to embrace this entire new energy and new relationship that's with you, with the Hanged Man being here, kasi you're still stuck in that energy na nasaktan ka eh, niloko ka, wala ka namang ginawa. And you've been fighting and you've been continuously putting in the work to overcome this. But I will tell you right now, these fears and yung work na ginawa mo to overcome your fears, you're already getting over them. And right now, yung takot na lang na nararamdaman mo is not based on reality. It's something that you're just afraid of to happen, pero hindi pa siya nangyayari. If you get what I mean. Now, yung energy mo ngayon is you're in conflict kung, alam mo yung parang atras-abante. You're in conflict with yourself, if you're going to push forward with this, or probably you were in a good situation. Actually, I think na itong relationship nito is something that resulted from this past heartbreak, and you just came into this with parang you came into this relationship na parang kumbaga parang clear mind na parang, oh, okay, parang feeling ko I need to get into this relationship. You didn't really think about getting into this situation. You just kinda did because of result siya nitong nangyari sa'yo. As you can see, meron tayong swords dito and then meron tayong swords dito. So parang yung overall na nag-trigger nitong connection mo with these people is about a certain truth that you found out which hurt you. Etong the Fool card, this is dominated by Uranus, which basically is Aquarius. So, kung maalala ninyo kanina, dito sa energy, dito sa one of your cards, you have Aquarius. And Aquarius is about taking a leap of faith and retreating within yourself to find out what you are willing to take and what you're not. So, I think yun yung naging basis mo kung bakit ka nandito. And that's probably why you're also scared to take this forward. Kasi, hindi ka naman sure kung gusto mo to in the first place eh. Na parang siguro naglalaro sa isip mo na, ginawa ko lang naman yun kasi or whatever, na lonely ako sad ako eh. Pero, right now, nakikita ko dito is, I know that you're tired. Okay? I know that you're tired. Pero, you have to stop being scared or stopping your life kasi lang takot ka sa mga bagay na hindi pa nangyayari. With the wheel here being in reverse, you're taking away things from yourself that you deserve just because parang you couldn't play properly with the things that you already have. With Temperance card being here, so Temperance kasi is if I'm not mistaken, this is Sagittarius, which is Jupiter. So probably one of you is I don't know, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo. But again, pwedeng you could have those placements or etong the wheel. This is yeah, Jupiter or Sagittarius, and then etong Temperance is Sagittarius. Yeah, I think very evident yung Sagittarius and Jupiter kasi both of these are governed by that astrological entity. Or you can be Sagittarius. Or you could be Sagittarius. Pero one of the most evident things here is you're taking away happiness from yourself. You're turning yourself away from good things because you can't find the balance between what has happened and what you're scared of happening. Explain ko. So, normally kasi, 'di ba? Whenever we experience things that are traumatic, or even if it's not traumatic, parang too much naman yung traumatic. Parang, if meron tayong mga experiences na, ano ba, like, nasaktan ka, katulad nga nito, okay, sige, i-ano natin dito sa card na to. Nasaktan ka kasi niloko ka, binitray ka. Betray might be a strong word, pero yun kasi yung naririnig ko. Honestly, I think na parang, probably, and this could resonate for some of you, parang, probably may pwedeng ginost ka lang nitong taong to, or sabi niya siguro sa'yo, oy, wait lang, may pupuntahan lang ako dun punta lang ako dito, sama friends ko, tas biglang nalaman mo lang, oh my gosh, hindi pala just a friend. So, oops, don't roast me. Pero, yon. So, kunwari, natakot ka about it. Na sabi niya may pupuntahan siya, kasama yung friends or family niya, ended up na hindi pala. So, niloko ka, yun yung naging breaking point mo. And that's why you're in this situation. Now, ngayon, etong situation na to, hindi siya mag-progress kasi sobrang takot ka to the point na pag sinabi nitong si current person on your mind na, uy, I'm sorry, I heard babe, so parang pwedeng babe yung tawag sa'yo or whatever, if yun. Parang, uy babe, magbabakasyon lang kami or something, we're going to the States or whatever. Ayan na parang magbabakasyon siya. And probably he's honest kasi doon naman sa kaninang card, your relationship is something that's divinely guided. So I don't think na parang he as a person is negative. He can be a little overbearing sometimes. Pero again, that could resonate for some. Para sa iba, hindi. Pwedeng parang masyado siyang, alam mo yung pwedeng possible na sobrang, lahat na lang sinabi niya sa'yo, kakain siya, maliligo siya. Which is why, na-overwhelm ka. Pero if hindi nangyari itong heartbreak na to sa'yo, probably you would like yung ganong situation. Pero ngayon, since lahat nga sinasabi niya sa'yo, lahat tuloy ng bagay na malaman mo, nininitpick mo na parang iniisip mo may mali or may hidden agenda siya behind it. Case in point, itong sa the wheel na to. And this is a very active energy kasi Sagittarius is about, parang it's a zodiac that loves life, na parang just go, explore. It's a fire sign. So it's very warm, very alive. Tapos yung Jupiter naman, it's something that's very expansive. So honestly, I think na ito yung main issue na you can't find the balance of what you're supposed to just let go and what you're supposed to ask about. Kunwari, yun nga, yung sinasabi ko kanina example. Nagsabi siya na, uy, mamamasya lang kami, whatever, babakasyon kami or something. Instead na parang, oh, okay, sige, ingat ka, call me when you're there or something like that. And then you let them enjoy. Probably, hindi ba siya nakakaalis? Kailan ka babalik? Sino kasama mo? Mag-send ka sa akin ng picture or every hour na lang parang nag-a-update naman sa'yo na, oh, dito kami sa restaurant or ganyan. Sige nga, video call nga, baka mamaya hindi mo kasama. Alam mo yung parang nagiging paranoid ka. Kasi partly the Nine of Wands, especially that this is in reverse, is about paranoia. It's about not being able, as you can see, how this man is like parang wounded and stuff na hawak niya yung wand niya. So parang you've been fighting things that haven't really happened. Kung makikita niyo parang maganda naman yung sitwasyon niya. I mean, he's been through shit, obviously. Kasi, hello, may benda ka ba naman sa ulo? Pero, kung titignan mo yung environment niya, maayos naman eh. Alam mo yun, parang, di naman umuulan. The grass is very green. So, I think na parang right now, ikaw yung parang hindi mo makita yung balance mo dito sa person na to. Especially that the Temperance card here is looking at the Fool, which I think is ikaw. And similarly, etong blindfolded girl is parang nakaharap siya. So, and even the suspended one is nakaharap siya. So, these people, nakaharap siya looking towards yourself, even the Fool, na, and I'm getting chills saying that, so I know na parang tama yung message na sinasabi ko. Parang I'm getting the energy here na pinasok mo tong situation or this connection ng ginawa mo lang out of whim. Na probably, nagkaroon lang kayo ng thing kasi siguro wala kang magawa at heartbroken ka. So, oh sige, parang I'm gonna try it with you. Parang ganon. Pero, if you want this to progress, and honestly, wala akong, ano natin? Ha! See? May nagsabi sa'yo na hindi totoo. May nagsabi sa'yo, actually parang feeling ko nahuli mo tong si past whoever kasi may nagsabi lang sa'yo eh. Pero again, that could be true for some of you, for others, potentially hindi. Pero you found it out, basically someone helped you find it out. Ganon. It was just something na parang bigla mo na lang nalaman. Hindi mo inaasahan pero nalaman mo, hindi pala talaga sila as a friend. But leave that behind. Right now, what you need to do is to focus on yourself and to find the balance between being scared and being cautious. Okay? Pagka kasi scared is such para kasi sa akin, scared is sort of a heavier word na parang pag takot ka, parang very paralyzed ka na, wala ka nang magawa. Pero pagka kasi nag-iingat ka lang, if you're being cautious, continuously, ginagawa mo yung kailangan mong gawin. Ito, example. Kunwari, di ba, we're in the pandemic, so lahat ng tao takot na lang lumabas. Kapag katakot kang lumabas, totally hindi ka lalabas. Di ba? To the point na, probably nagkulong ka na sa bahay mo, hindi ka na muna nag-grocery, inubos mo muna yung stock mo. Pero, kahit maubusan ka ng pagkain, hindi ka pa rin lalabas kasi takot ka. So, yun yung scary na parang you have all of these thoughts in your head na kahit hindi pa siya nangyari, parang you've already thought of the worst and really the worst. Whereas, pag cautious ka, okay, may pandemic ngayon. Sorry. You're not gonna go out as often. Hindi ka lalabas para mag-party or pumunta sa kung saan man. Pero, mag-iingat ka, nalalabas ka lang kapag kailangan, and then you have your alcohol, you have your mask, you have your face shield, or whatever. Hindi ka, everything that you touch, para medyo alcohol. Yun yung pagkakaiba niya. And you have to discern, and you have to be able to decipher aling moments ba, or aling mga bagay ba, in this connection that you have with this person, aling bagay ba yung tamang pagdudahan mo, at alin ba yung mga bagay na napapraning ka lang. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, pero wala kasi akong ibang maisip na word. So I guess yun yung message for you here. Try to look inward and let your demons go. Yung mga nangyari sa'yo, tapos na yon. It's not wrong to, actually, it's actually good to use those experiences para mas matuto ka with your current situation, with in life. That's how you grow. Your experiences, they are the best teachers. Pero hindi kasi pwede na parang habang buhay, all throughout, all throughout yung situation mo, wala ka nang gagawin kundi isipin na lang ng isipin yun. Kasi burden na yon kapag ka ganun. And you need to let that go in order for this situation to flourish. Okay? So, um, there. We are the pile 1. I hope na naka-resonate sa inyo tong tiny reading natin here. If this resonated with you, if naka-connect ba kayo, if you have requests on how, what you want me to check, ano ba yung gusto mong tingnan natin, please feel free to comment down below and then let me know kung ano ba yung, kung halimbawa, 2 months from now, parang mas makarelate kayo dito, let me know. I would love to hear your stories. And yeah, so I'll see you again on my next reading. Okay? Bye! Hi there, Pile 2. If pinili niyo tong Ethereal Visions Tarot, so this is going to be your love reading. Kung ano yung magiging situation, current energy, nung love life niyo for the first 6 months of the new year. So, again, disclaimer lang. Again, this is a general reading. So, may mga messages dito na mag-resonate sa inyo, merong hindi, kasi since general siya, we're looking at the overall energy of this connection. Now, bago natin titingnan muna natin yung energy, kung ano yung mga influencing thoughts or stuff na nandito sa current na situation ninyo. Now, kung hindi kayo makarelate dito sa mga messages or dito sa draw ko na cards for you, then baka gusto niyo i-check yung ibang piles kasi baka nandoon yung mas, kumbaga makaka-relate kayo na energy. Pero kung dito sa tatlong pile natin, wala kayong, kumbaga you can't relate to anything, then probably walang message sa inyo for this reading, okay? So first, we have the medallion, and then we have, I think I want to do it here, Mars. We have envy, we have the butterfly, and transition. Okay. So, I think pile 2 right now, nandun kayo sa situation na probably actually I think you're single. Again, if you're not, then probably you're not with anyone or you're in separation with a certain person. But right now, I think yung situational love life ninyo is more on love for yourself. Paano ko nasabi yon? So, eto kasing butterfly and transition, basically they say the same thing. Na you are encountering a stage where you are changing, as cliche as it may sound, pero not are you just changing your way towards yourself, but I think that you're also changing kung ano ba yung opinion ninyo or preference ninyo regarding certain things in a relationship or with someone else or probably with a partner. Now, yung medallion kasi, it speaks of what we hold dear. Kumbaga, as in literal medallion, kung ano yung parang pinamana sa'yo, kung ano yung importante para sa'yo. Probably, baka meron kang, and again, this can resonate for some of you, pero probably, naka-receive kayo ng mana or something. But this is basically about being grounded, sticking to traditions, your habits. And I think right now, nandun kayo sa stage na tinitingnan nyo muna kung kaya nyo ba na magkaroon ng relationship. Now, kung hindi kayo single, then I'm sorry, probably this pile isn't for you. Pero right now kasi, very evident yung energy na nandun kayo sa point na parang you're just, taking it down, so to speak. Kasi etong Mars energy kasi na to, this is something that requires endurance and confidence. So Mars is a very active energy, so it rules Aries, which is one of the fixed signs in astrology na siya yung parang very go-getter, initiator, something na sometimes brash already kasi parang go, 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 go. Na it's a fire sign that just has that warmth within. And right now, um, the cards are reminding you na the cards are here reminding and saying na you are taking or doing an active effort for self-fulfillment, for self-transition, for self-realization. Although, syempre similarly, anything that na ginagawa natin na over, hindi siya maganda. So, kind reminder, I guess, na siguro, siguro kumbaga parang just put balance na while you're focusing on yourself, do not, don't have that sort of tunnel vision na parang, sa sobrang tunnel vision, hindi mo na napapansin na parang may nangyari na pala sa paligid mo. So while you focus on your self-improvement, on your self-growth, try to see kung paano din nagbabago yung nasa paligid mo para maka-adjust ka accordingly. Kung nababother kayo about dito sa envy card na to, you shouldn't be. Kasi, to me kasi parang, the way that I'm seeing this is, there could have been something that happened probably with your family or someone that's close to you na, again, this can resonate with some of you. Potentially kasi parang it's either it was a conscious decision from your choice or parang may nagsabi sa'yo na, you know what, you should do things like this, you should do things like that, probably kinompare ka with someone else, and yung experience na yon is what triggered you to go into this transformation. So it's something, kung parang kung makikita mo kasi parang yung sign ni Mars, I don't know, I just felt like placing it like this, pero kung makita nyo parang ito, mukha siyang emblem, diba? They look kinda the same, and alam niyo naman with divinity, and these practices, wala naman ever na coincidence. So, kung makikita ninyo, these are very cohesive. Very cohesive yung color nila. So, it's not a negative envy thing na parang kumbaga may kinaiingitan ka or kinaiingitan ka. I don't think that is the situation. Pero again, this is a general reading, so for some people, it can resonate. Pero right now kasi, sorry, I'm getting a message na probably receive some form of inheritance. Probably may binigay sa yung something that someone wants it for themselves. So that could be a situation for some of you. And that has sort of caused you to be more just within yourself kasi probably you lost trust with people on their intentions towards you. Pero right now, pile 2, if titingnan nyo kasi, I think that right now, not only are you just focused on yourself, you're focused on your duality. If titingnan ninyo, number 11 is such an angel number. It's a very good number. It's something that brings light or something that's very positive. It's a good message. Pero kung i-reduce nyo, that's 2. And then this one is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4, which is also divisible by 2. And in numerology, 2 is about duality, choices, balance, synchronicity. So I think that yun yung focus ninyo ngayon. If you're not in separation or if you're not single, that can be totally fine kasi you can be with someone and still grow. But most likely, I think na self-love yung ano ninyo ngayon, yung spirit ninyo ngayon. Now, with this journey that you're doing, pile 2, I think it's good to reevaluate the things that you hold dear in your life. Kumbaga, the energy of you and this connection, probably it's both of you with, kasi you can be having mirroring energies sa parang nandun kayo pareho sa space na let's just discover ourselves first, but we're still in contact. I don't see any negative blood or don't feel any negative um, emotion here right now. Pero um, I think that right now you need to pay homage to those things that you hold dear in your life. Um, ano ba yung importante sa'yo? Is it money? Is it like, I don't know, like a watch? Or is it something na binigay sa'yo ng someone who is very close to you? I think that's one of the things na kailangan ninyong i-check ngayon while you're doing the self-journey. Kasi, right now, I don't think that you already have a clear view of kung ano bang gusto mo. Even with the partner. And that's something that's sticking out to me. Na probably you want a partner who's very financially stable. And that's perfectly fine. I'm not saying that it's wrong. Pero, paano bang financially stable? Kumbaga, i-specify mo kung ano yung kailangan mo sa partner. Na, pag ba sinabi mo financially stable, should he like earn, I don't know, 5 million per year or something? How many cars should he have? Yun yung kailangan mong isipin in order for you to be able to bring that outward the moment that you want to come out of this self growth and journey that you're doing right now. There is nothing wrong with introspection or with seeking your truth first, but just be careful of being too much involved within yourself na hindi mo na nakikita kung ano ba yung nasa sa paligid mo. Yun yung isang, kumbaga parang, not really warning, but sort of like food for thought. I'm not sure, pero for some reason, yung nandito kasi sa ilalim nung card ninyo, like with this deck, yung ilalim kasi ng card ninyo is about friendship. For me, butterflies are like reminders of friends or family who have left, and at least that's for me, that could be for you too. Pero while you're doing your self introspection or self journey, as I've mentioned kanina, try to reevaluate who your friends are as well. Kasi right under this one, there is pride. So I'm not sure, and balance, which is technically what I was saying kanina about, finding balance with internally and externally. Pero you could probably have some rift with someone who is very close to you. You might want to look at that. And apart from that, maybe kaya mo ginagawa tong nagsosolo ko ngayon is, honestly, potentially, I think na parang narindi ka lang sa mundo. Not because something bad happened to you, but I think that your life has just been very noisy na hindi mo na tuloy alam kung ano ba yung gusto mong gawin, kung ano ba yung gusto mong mangyari. Kasi there's just a lot of people feeding you with all of these things na parang, oh, you should do this, you should do that, we should go here, we should go there. Na hindi mo na alam na, do I even want to go there? Do I even want to go out? Do I even want to eat, I don't know, shawarma? Sorry, I don't know kung bakit shawarma yung nasa isip ko. That could resonate with some of you. And also, yung back nun deck ninyo for the astrology, the other pile kasi, they had like 3. You only had 1. Pero yung underlying energy mo is Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter and Saturn are 2 of the biggest planets in our solar system. And Jupiter is about expansion, while Saturn is about restriction. So, you have balance on one of your cards, which I showed you earlier. And then now, you have these 2 opposing energies. Na yung isa magpapalaki ka, yung isa naman parang tame down ka. So, I think na right now, ang nagkukos sa'yo nitong inner turmoil mo is yung lack of balance. Na parang, you want to grow, but then, you can't grow too fast. Otherwise, hindi siya magiging siksik, liglig, kumbaga. Parang balloon. Kapag ang balloon, pinalobo mo lang siya ng sobrang, like, hinanginan mo lang. Di ba, lalaki siya? Pero wala siyang laman. Sorry about my sprayer. So, wala siyang laman. Pero, kapag yung same elastic of the balloon, let's say, lagyan mo ng I don't know, sand or something. Lalaki siya kasi elastic naman yung ano, eh, 'di ba elastic naman yung body ng balloon. Pero 'pag siguro nilagyan mo siya ng sand or something that's solid, probably water, then it's heavier, it has more mass, and mas meron siyang laman or value, kumbaga. Kasi it's not empty. It's not something that's empty. Hindi man siya lumaki ng sobrang kasing laki at kasing bilis when you just put air inside an elastic I don't know, balloon. Pero if you put something that's solid, something that's stable inside, then definitely it's not just gonna float away from you. And I think yun yung overall na energy mo ngayon. You're more focused on yourself, but be careful of those that you step along the way. Siguro yun lang. Na parang, basically, I'm just saying na parang don't be selfish. Kasi sometimes, yung red for me is a color of passion. And sometimes when we're really passionate about something, nakakalimutan natin na parang may kailangan din tayong i-consider na ibang bagay, ibang tao sa paligid natin. No man is an island nga lang, something that I'm hearing. And I'm getting chills saying that. So, it could resonate with some of you na probably you took yourself out from, you took yourself out from from your group, from your family, probably you withdrew to focus on yourself. Well, that's good. You shouldn't really shut anyone out. So you have to maintain that good balance between what you are doing for yourself, what can help you, versus what you are doing for yourself, but while it's helping you, it's affecting others. If you get what I mean. So just focus on having that balance, on your duality na while you are being alone, while you are still figuring out kung ano ba yung gusto mo sa buhay, while you are still in that phase of your life na parang you just want to take a step back and just evaluate everything. Evaluating everything is good. But always remember that sometimes when we focus too much on ourselves, it becomes burdensome for other people, and you wouldn't want that. So look at your friends, look at the people around you. If you have any negative rift with someone, probably that's something to fix. And I'm sorry if parang hindi siya love life, kasi right now, honestly, I'm just thinking that you're going to be in that journey with yourself more than with someone else. But then again, I could be wrong, or probably this is just your energy right now. Pero we're gonna look at your tarot and then see kung ano ba yung, kumbaga parang what are the events behind etong self-introspection mo. Okay? So, let's put this away. Why don't I turn off this candle first? Sorry, I had to turn off yung candle thing. Okay. So, ayan, you picked yung Ethereal Visions Tarot. And it's funny kasi, di ba, I was talking to you about duality kanina, and you can see that there are like 2 circles here, and then I was talking about twos, duality, choices, and stuff. So, who knows? So, we'll ask your guides and spirit kung ano ba yung dahilan at bakit kayo nandun sa self-energy na yan. I'm not saying it's wrong, but well, let's see. So, Spirit, anong message yung ibibigay mo para kay pile 2 regarding sa love life nila right now? We have the Chariot in reverse. Guardians, any message? Para kay okay. So that's too much. I will take these two. Queen of Wands and Six of Wands. Any message, guardians, for pile 2? See, the Hermit. Guardians, any message for pile 2? Any message, guardians, for pile 2, please? Can you clarify the Chariot in reverse? Clarify naman. Chariot in reverse. King of Wands. Clarify the Hermit for me, please. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Can you clarify that for me, please? Clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please. Spirit. Ito. Sorry. The back of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. So similar dun sa sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, you're at that stage na parang you're turning inward, and that's exactly what the Hermit card is about. So, yung Hermit card kasi, it's ruled by Virgo and Mercury. So, again, probably you can be Virgo, or yung Chariot is Cancer. Ano pa bang mga main cards natin dito? Yeah, just those. So, pero again, you don't need to be in those in those astrological signs, or probably just placements. Pero okay. So, yung overall energy ninyo for this for in terms of your love life is right now, again, similar dun sa kaninang sinabi ko, you're at that stage na you're withdrawing inside. You're focused more on yourself and trying to find fulfillment inward. Probably ang nag-trigger nito is you've received something, or probably something was given to you. Like, for some reason, nagsistick sa akin yung inheritance. Someone could have given you something and you're now focused on, probably it's something, or probably it's a message from someone, na doon kayo ngayon nagfo-focus kung bakit kayo looking into yourself more now than outward into your partner. I think that you're someone who's very established. Okay? You're probably very established with your job, probably who's very highly regarded, or if hindi man sa trabaho mo, you're someone who's basically established in life. Okay ka naman sa kung anong ginagawa mo. But I think that right now, yung stability mo with your life is something that you're holding on to so much, kaya hindi ka makatawid papunta sa pagkakaroon ng not someone with your life, kaya hindi ka makapunta outward of your current situation. With the Eight of Swords being here, it's about yung self-imposed restrictions, and with the Four of Pentacles being here and the Four of Wands sa ilalim, I feel that right now you're someone who finds happiness in the material things that you hold. This one is sticking out to me kasi kanina yung energy ninyo, if you can see, like here, it's about the medallion. And it sort of looks the same thing as what this person is holding. You can be female, if not, then again, these cards are just about energy. Pag nakita ninyo na female siya, it doesn't mean na parang kailangan babae ka. It's more of like just the energy that's resonating. So, I think that right now, kaya ka nagsosolo muna is you're trying to focus on your success, but right now, paano ko ba siya But right now, I think that your material possessions, your success, what you have gathered in life is what is bringing you happiness right now. Again, while that is okay, remember what I said kanina dun kay Mars? While it's okay to be focused on yourself, do not have that tunnel vision na parang, wala na akong pakialam sa iba, sarili ko na lang. Because that's what I'm seeing here. And in fact, itong the well card, this well card is very specific sa deck na to. And if it was upright, this talks about, the birth of plans, like moving forward to new paths. It's like, it's sort of like a message of birth. But the fact that this is reversed under the Nine of Swords, you're probably guilty about something that happened. It could be na, again, this can resonate for some, for not, for others, hindi. It could be na you're guilty about something. Actually, I think that you're guilty about something that someone did to you, and it involves your finances, which ngayon hindi ka maka-move forward, which is why itong the well is looking at the Eight of Swords. You're basically stuck with something that happened to you which affected your finances. Kasi if looking at this, most of your cards are wands, are either wands, or this one is sticking out to me na pentacles sila pareho. And similar dun sa kanina yung sa mga cards niyo, they're very like more physical realm inclined, like money, belonging, bahay, anything that's tangible. And right now, nandun yung energy mo. Yun yung focus mo. You're not really focused on finding someone to love or be with. You're focused more on just maintaining this stability and success that you already have right now. I think that you're someone who is who's just very within themselves, na parang ano nga ba yan? Ano nga ba yung parang explanation na yan? Parang the Queen of Wands is, kung yung ibang queens ng ibang deck, there are someone na parang, imi-meet ka sa coffee shop. The Queen of Wands is someone who's gonna meet you to discuss what you're worried about sa isang inuman. Parang ganun. So I think that you're very outgoing, you're very full of life, and you could probably have a cat or not. Probably like sunflowers. Pero, yun yung isa nagsistig sa akin. You're very established, could be financially gifted, but you're holding on to your finances too much, and that's blocking you from receiving this love towards you. So if you're gonna see, yung Chariot card kasi is this is ruled by Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. So it's something that's hidden, something that you sort of cannot see, but it's about moving forward with balance on those things that you can or cannot do, the things that are right and wrong. And the Chariot is looking at the Queen of Wands, pero the Chariot is being clarified by the King of Wands. The fact na parehong one suits to, I think that you're expecting, or you will be rewarded by someone who is the same as you, who has the same energy as you, who has that same fire as you, who has that same love for life. And both of you, I think, are both very established and prestigious people. In fact, I think that this king person, if you're a girl, then it's someone who has the more masculine energy. If you're a boy, then that's okay. If you're in a same-sex relationship, that's totally fine as well. It's just, again, the energy of the cards, hindi siya yung gender per se. So I think that this Six of Wands is something that, while you're established dito sa buhay mo, it's something, it's something new for you. Etong dadating na energy na to kung hahayaan mo. You can probably meet someone, actually, naisip ko parang you'll just meet them na parang sobrang random, na hindi mo inaasahan na parang, uy, nandiyan ka pala. Parang ganon. Yun yung, I'm sorry, I'm just, parang naiisip ko parang yung coffee shop. I don't know. Like parang you meet a friend and then someone's there and then you meet this person and it just like snaps na parang spark. Ganon. Pero, this can only happen, this union, this relationship, can only happen if you resolve all of these issues. Let's see. Eight of Swords and Three of Pentacles. Probably, I just think that again, this is Pentacles na parang, atas na sa ilalim niya yung Cups. So, parang, alam mo yun, parang, you're bound by your urge to perfect what you are doing in life. What you are doing, meaning your career, your business, your job, kung ano man yung pinagkakakitaan mo, you're focused more on the tangible aspects of life. That you forget to see na parang, ay, may iba pa palang bagay sa mundo bukod sa pinagkakaabalahan mo ngayon. And that's exactly what the message of Mars was earlier. Na parang, it's okay to take an active action to resolve your issues personally. Pero wag kang masastuck na, etong Eight of Swords, wag kang masastuck na parang yun na lang yung focus mo. Yung Eight of Swords kasi it's something na parang self-imposed. Boundaries that are self-imposed na parang anytime pwede ka namang kumawala. It's just na you choose to be stuck in this energy, in this situation. And kung ano man yung mga nangyari, whatever it is that you're probably having nightmares about, probably you're scared of losing what you have, na parang feeling mo, I don't have time for love. Since this is a love reading, I will tell you what your love life will look in the first 6 months. Again, this is the most probable thing. You're expecting someone in your life, someone who's similar as you, someone who's very driven, very into their power. Kasi these are both very like strong, capable people. Ikaw, and then this energy that is coming towards you. Actually, sorry, pero I think na some of you may be maybe parents, single parents, some of you. And that's why you're choosing to withdraw, because you're concerned of your kids. But again, that's just for some, which is why you want to maintain your financial stability, which is why you choose not to do this, because you're scared of, losing what you've built for this person. Or you could be this person na someone who's very just really, actually, you're just very focused on your business and on making money. That's really just how I'm seeing it on your career. And while that's a good thing, don't forget that you need warmth in your life. It can't always be, sabi nga nila, aanhin mo ang bahay kung ang nakatira naman ay kwago. So, bahay na ba to kung ang nakatira ay kwago? Yeah, I think yun yung saying na yun. So, I think right now, yung cards, they're just trying to remind you na hindi pera lang, or stability, or career, or anything that you can measure, tangible things that you can measure. When you say tangible, it's anything na parang pwede mong hawakan, something that's real, something that's in the 3D, meaning ito sa mundo natin. Hindi lang naman lahat prestige, pera, success, career, business, hindi lang naman yun ang sukatan ng tao at kailangan ng tao para maging masaya. You will be expecting, or you will be receiving a gift for you, someone in your life, and you would know that that's that person kasi pareho kayo. You're both very driven, you both have a love for life, probably pareho kayo mahilig, I don't know, mamundok, mag-hiking. Sorry, but that's like a message that I'm getting. Pero that's only gonna happen kung aalis ka dito sa shell mo, you will understand na, okay, you've worked enough, you found fulfillment, you've probably just bought your house, or you've acquired something, you've secured those that you love or those that are close to you, or probably if you have a kid, then you've already secured them, so you've gotten your insurance, whatever, and you can move on from that. It's okay to give yourself the room to appreciate and be appreciated by someone else. That's what I'm saying. Kasi, yung chariot na naka-reverse na to, the fact that it's looking at you, if you don't open yourself, or if hindi ka papayag na parang mabigyan yung mundo mo ng pagkakataon na may pumasok na ibang tao, etong energy na to, this can just pass you by. And you never really know kung kailan ulit dadating yung mga ganong biyaya sa buhay natin. Kasi wala naman, kumbaga parang, katulad na lagi ko sinasabi, yung tarot reading kasi it's just a guide. It's never, hindi siya laging written in stone na parang hindi siya magbabago. Every decision, every choice that you make, it will inevitably change your future. So, the chart being here, Mars being there kanina dun sa oracle cards ninyo, I think that now is the time for you to make a conscious effort na hayaan mo lang. It's not that you have to actively seek for someone. Just open yourself to the possibility na malay mo naman, may dumating sa'yo na para sa'yo. Someone who can support yung, not really can, but someone who can and will support yung endeavor mo to, kung ano man yung binavalue mo sa buhay, someone who has the same values as you. But you're never gonna know kung dadating ba yan or kung may ganyan ba if you're just closing your door and just being within yourself. You've already taken that journey and you've done a good job. Parang itong si Hermit na parang meron siyang light dyan. Alam mo yung parang nag-usap sila ni Charlotte na parang, "Oy, lika, ilawan kita, punta ka dito, madilim." Na parang, etong journey mo ngayon na nag-focus ka sa sarili mo, it's what's going to help you find out kung sino ba yung para sa'yo at sino ba yung para sa'yo at sino yung hindi. Kasi right now, I think, alam mo na kung ano yung gusto mo, alam mo na kung ano yung hinahanap mo sa partner, kasi nakuha mo naman kung ano yung mga gusto mo. You have a lot of earth energy here, and it's sticking out to me na you're very grounded. Someone na parang very focused on just being stable. Probably you had a rough childhood and you don't want your child or someone in your family or yourself to experience that again, which is why you're holding on too tightly sa possessions mo. And again, yung medallion kanina, that's about holding on so much to your possession. And I think mention ko kanina yung back of deck ninyo is the temple. So this one. So this is the back of your deck kanina. This is the temple. The temple speaks about what you worship in life. Focusing and turning inward to pay homage to what you are worshiping in your life. So, is it money? Is it time? So, alam mo na kung ano yung ground mo. Now, it's time to open up yourself para magkaroon naman ng ibang energy na pumasok. And then maybe, just maybe, meron kang matutunan from this someone. I bet your bottom dollar na you will know kung sino to kasi pareho kayo. So, yun. That's my sort of reading for you guys for this instance. So, I hope that you were able to resonate with it. Again, this is a general reading, so some of it, pwede kayo makarelate. Yung iba, kung hindi kayo nakaka-relate, then fine, just ignore it. Leave me a comment below kung ano yung mga parts dito na naka-resonate kayo, and then let me know kung ano pa yung gusto ninyong gawin din na videos, what you want to check the next time, and I will try to do that for you. So, thank you for sticking with me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye! Hi there, Pile 3. If you chose the Tarot of the Divine, so we are going to do your love reading for the next 6 months of the new year. Pero, bago natin basahin yung tarot card ninyo, titingnan muna natin kung ano yung mga energy na nagre-resonate or energy na evident or influencing yung current situation ninyo right now in love. So, again, as this is a general reading, kunin nyo lang or at least i-apply nyo lang yung mga bagay na nakaka-relate kayo. If wala kayong ma-relate dito sa energy na to, then try ninyo i-check yung ibang pile, baka nandun yung energy ninyo. If wala kayong makitang energy na nakaka-relate kayo on all three piles, then feel free na i-skip na tong video na to kasi baka walang message for you. So again, just a reminder, this is a general tarot reading. So, kunin nyo lang kung ano yung sa tingin nyo applicable sa inyo. Yung iba, kung hindi applicable sa inyo, then okay lang, iwan nyo na lang siya. So, for the energy, we have yung riddle. We have perseverance. We have the dolphin spirit. This and that are true in reverse. We have healing. We have Saturn and Juno. Okay. So, sa ngayon pa lang, sasabihin ko na parang hindi maayos ang relationship ninyo dito sa taong nasa sa isip ninyo. I honestly think that you're in separation with this person. Probably hindi kayo magkasama or siguro kakabati nyo lang. Pero I think na may mga issues pa kayo na kailangan pag-usapan kaya hindi pa kayo okay right now. Okay. So, I think na ang isang naging problema ninyo dito sa relationship na to, um, basically, merong isa or dalawa sa inyo na hindi masaya. Honestly, I think etong energy na binabasa ko is more of your energy. Ikaw na nanonood na. I think ikaw yung nasaktan dito sa relationship na to and ikaw yung tao na tinatry mong ayusin yung relationship ninyo. Ngayon, okay. So, let's start with this riddle card. Ito kasing riddle card, it's something that says yung, kumbaga parang trying to realize kung ano yung tinuturo sa'yo nitong incident na to, nitong nangyari na to. Um, I think that the way you're approaching yung situation right now is very literal. Kunwari, kung ano lang yung face value, masyado mo siyang iniisip at masyado mong pinipilit na resolbahin tong bagay na nangyaring to, kung ano man tong medyo hindi niyo pagkakaintindihan na to with your person, na na masyado mo na siyang nililiteral. Probably you're trying to have a conversation with them and then everything na sabihin nila, tina-try mong i-dissect na, sabi niya ganito kahapon pero sabi niya ngayon ganito. So, masyado mo siyang nililiteral at hinihimay, which is not how you're supposed to deal with this situation. Bakit? Yung riddle card kasi, it's something that teaches us na wag mong masyadong dibdibin or wag mong masyadong himay-himayin yung mga bagay na nasa sa paligid mo. It's a very mysterious and ever-moving energy that is meant to teach you something na hindi kayang i-comprehend or hindi kaya na you would need more than just your brain. Mas hindi lang utak mo yung kailangan mo para maintindihan mo yung message na sinasabi nitong the riddle card. Now, eto kasing si Juno in astrology, si Juno ay asawa ni Jupiter. And it's funny kasi si Jupiter at si Saturn, sila yung dalawang pinaka-evident kasi sila yung pinakamalaking planeta. Dalawa sa pinakamalaking magkasunod na planeta sa buong solar system natin. Well, actually after the Sun. And funny kasi yung Sun is right at the bottom of your deck. So, you have very strong energies dito sa situation ninyo. Now, going back to Juno. Sorry. Si Juno kasi, nung pinakasalan niya si Jupiter, doon niya na-realize na parang, okay, hindi pala siya maayos na partner. He wasn't really the best and oftentimes, napaka-unfaithful niya. So, that could be, and I'm very sorry, pile 3, but Again, I'm just a messenger. That could be something that resonates in um in this reading. And the fact na ito lahat parang they're sticking out to be very purple to me. Parang purple siya, which is related to our third eye chakra, about our intuition, yung inner gut feel natin. I think that you know that this person who's on your mind isn't really the most faithful, isn't really the best. And in fact, I think he's someone na nire-restrict ka, or someone who has been very particular with the things that you do. Kunwari, hindi ka pwedeng lumabas, very mahigpit siya, ganyan. Yun pala, may ginagawa siyang mali. Tandaan, magnanakaw, galit sa kapwa magnanakaw. So, naging very restrictive niya. I'm sorry, pero it's just sort of sad kasi you're a very strong person, pile 3. Um although although yes, kailangan mong i-improve yung ability mo to see things outside the literal world, na kumbaga pag sinabi sa yung paano ko ba siya example? Kunwari um sinabihan ka na pangit ka or something, ite-take mo siya na parang as if talagang, oo nga, pangit ka, na hindi mo naiisip na baka naman kasi yung definition niya ng maganda is iba sa definition mo na maganda. And that's very common for people to have different preferences. So right now, yung energy mo is you're trying to look at things too literally kasi you're trying to make, parang kumbaga try mong i-dissect kung bakit ba niya ginawa yung mga ginawa niya. I honestly think that you're in separation with this person, hindi kayo magkasama. They could have been very unfaithful and very, kumbaga parang, very firm to the point na nakakasakal papunta sa'yo. But again, this is a general reading. Take only what resonates. And eto kasing dolphin spirit, this and that, are true in reverse. It sends you a protection message na, na para makita mo yung totoo, i-try mong i-assess kung ano ba talaga yung kabuuan ng nangyari. Sometimes kasi, may mga pagkakataon na lagi natin, or hindi naman lagi, pero it's very common for people na pag may pagkakamali or may problema yung isang relationship, it's very common na ang laging iisipin lang natin is yung isang party yung may kasalanan. Now, etong dolphin spirit, this is with the riddle, it's saying na try mong tingnan yung buong picture. Ano ba talaga nangyari? Bakit ba nagkaganito? And then, dun ka magkakaroon ng sort of enlightenment. No, not sort of. Dun ka magkakaroon ng enlightenment kung saan ba talaga nagkaroon ng problema. Maybe you were too kind. Maybe you were too available. Or maybe masyado kang, sorry, I'm thinking yung sorry about yung tunog. Alam niyo naman, welcome to the Philippines. Yung men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I'm getting that very strong vibe from you or from one of you. Again, pwede kasi nagme-mirror kayo ng energy. Pwedeng ikaw tong binabasa ko or siya. Pero basically, this is the overall energy of this connection that you have. Yung men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Sabi kasi doon, women, ang women daw, member ng Fix-It Society, na parang everything gusto nilang ayusin. Even yung partner nila gusto nilang ayusin. And that's precisely the energy of Juno, na nung nalaman niya na hindi faithful si Jupiter sa kanya, oh my God, parang gumawa siya ng kung ano-ano para lang itama yung perspective ng partner niya, para itama yung mga pagkakamali. Na the more kasi na pinipilit natin yung isang bagay na ayusin, which is funny kasi itong Perseverance card ninyo, parehong Perseverance sa magkaibang deck. Dalawa siya. So, I guess talagang you're putting in more than just effort to fix this. And I don't mean that in a bad way, pero yung energy kasi ni Juno, the fact that they're both purple, so they're parang, and even this one, it's kind of purplish. You can see that. So, Very inclined siya sa intuitions natin. You could be highly intuitive for all, probably you're studying psychology, or you're also reading tarot, or you're just practicing divinity as well. So that could be a thing. Pero going back to the topic, um, I think that I think that you or this person is trying to put so much effort into fixing the relationship that you both fail to fix yourselves first. In the first place, wala kasi magiging trouble yung relationship kung both kayo at peace with what you want, with what you chose to have, with this relationship that you chose to be in. Um, I think na I think na more than looking outward and trying to parang understand every single thing na nangyari sa relationship ninyo, try to look at it as a whole. Try to take yourself out from the situation, tapos parang isipin mo, okay, so kung ibang tao, kunwari, ako yung friend ko, paano ko ba titingnan yung nangyari sa relationship namin? Justified ba na meron kaming hindi pinagkaunawaan? Justified ba na siya talaga yung may mali? Kumbaga parang, normally kasi kapag ka-involved tayo dun sa situation, kapag ka-involved tayo dun sa mga nangyari, um, mas nakikita natin yung pagkakamali nung kabilang party. Na hindi natin nakikita na meron din naman siguro, more often than not, meron din naman tayong share of the blame eh. Even if sabihin natin na, kunwari niloko ka, hindi mo naman siya niloko, partly nagawa niya yun kasi hinayaan mo. Now, kung pinutol mo yung relasyon ninyo dahil niloko ka niya, then that's an active action on your part. So, hindi masasabi mo na, kung bakit niya ginawa yun, bahala siya, basta ako, ayoko na. Parang ganon. Tapos etong Saturn card kasi na nandito. Saturn, kung nagbabasa ng mga natal charts, Saturn is the energy that's restrictive. Kumbaga isipin mo, si Juno ay mother, kasi asawa siya ni Hercules, si Saturn ay father. Siya yung very, alam mo yung controlling, not really controlling, pero siya yung restrictive sort of parent na meron ka na, kumbaga siya yung nagsiset ng rules. He is about rules, law, kumbaga parang boundaries. And the fact na nandito siya, I think that you have to make a conscious effort of putting your boundaries in this relationship. Again, I strongly think that you are in separation with this person. Kung sino man yung nakaka-relate sa pile na to. Pero right now, this thing that's happening in your life is giving you a life test. It's probably one of the major life tests that you will experience in love. And you're being reminded by Saturn to, you know, take one step forward, two steps back. Try to see the situation from afar, similar dito sa sinasabi ng riddle. And try to focus and organize your plan of action, which is also something that you can relate with sa perseverance. You don't persevere blindly. You persevere with a purpose. Yes, with a purpose. So, kumbaga parang dapat alam mo kung bakit mo 'to ginagawa. Are you doing it just for the sake na gusto mo lang maayos yung isang bagay na hindi maayos, or you're doing this for yourself to gain closure? And etong healing card na 'to, etong si Chiron, actually lumabas 'to dun sa, I think, pile 1. Chiron is a baby centaur na parang tinapon siya kasi weak siya. So, um, parang alam mo yun, parang nag-fend siya para sa sarili niya, itinaguyod niya yung sarili niya para makabangon siya. And he is about healing. He is about taking those negative experiences that we have in life and then using them to be better. And I think fit siya for this healing card na um like I said kanina, I think isa sa inyo or pareho kayo or probably ikaw, file 3, nasaktan ka about this relationship. And I'm sorry if it will hurt or if yung mga sinabi ko kanina hurts. Feel free to click off if it makes you feel uncomfortable. Pero right now, more than anything, to you need to give yourself time. You need to, kumbaga, parang um your nights have probably been cold because of what happened, but you need to bring that light again back into your life and try to heal from this negative experience that you've had. All the things that we experience in life, they're not always going to be positive. It's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies and, candies and stuff. But that's basically what makes the human experience so vast and very wide. Kasi parang it gives us all these experiences to grow. I'm not saying na yung nangyari is um yung nangyari is something that you deserve. Definitely, I mean, wala naman taong deserve na masaktan, but you will get a lesson from this, and that's something that the riddle is trying to tell you. Probably you've been in this sort of situation na paulit-ulit. Probably ilang beses nang nangyayari sa iyo to, or ilang beses mo nang ginagawa to if you're the one who did the wrong. But there is there is hope ahead, especially with the sun card. And alam mo, itong nasa sa ilalim ng isang card niyo is forgiveness. So I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And they're both orange, which is, kumbaga parang it's related to the chakra of belonging. So more than anything, you need to free yourself from whatever it is that happened. Sometimes, what I'm getting from this dolphin card is sometimes you don't really need to you don't really need to, kumbaga, parang work so hard on finding out who did right and who did wrong. The only thing that you need to see is kung ano yung current situation as it is, and then use that to gain insight on what you are supposed to do the next time. Probably, kung paulit-ulit nangyayari sa ito, then probably you're doing something wrong. If this is your first time, then now you know. And if anything, do not, siguro this is just a reminder na parang, if you're persevering to fix something, that's good. If you're practicing na parang, you have the energy and faith that you can fix something, pero don't forget na wag mong hahayaan na yung self-respect mo mawawala just because you're trying to fix something that's broken. You need to heal, pile 3. You need to take a step back from this heal, again, one step forward, two steps back. You need to put boundaries on the things that you can and cannot deal with, the things that you're willing to take and the things that you're not willing to take. And then learn the lesson from it. Dolphins are usually parang signs of happiness and friendship and faithfulness. This person who was hurt you probably was your friend before, which makes it all the more shitty na parang shit. More than anything, magkaibigan tayo tapos sinaktan mo ako. Pero again, that can resonate for some, that can be, not applicable for others. So only take what resonates. And yun, I think na just take a pause from finding out who did the wrong. Siguro that's the first step. And just focus on healing yourself, on understanding what you learned from this. Do not make rash decisions. Juno is not one person, or Juno is not the type to make rash and sudden decisions. She is a goddess who's very calculated, which is probably why Jupiter married her. I mean, after all, Jupiter is like the biggest, um, one of the greatest gods, although he has his, certain attitudes. Pero remember that you're a great person. And I think that you're very loving. While you're very focused on fixing the relationship and on making it so perfect, always remember na parang there has to be a balance of you have to, kumbaga parang allow a certain, ano ba yung tawag mo dun? Parang certain space for things to change and move, certain level of flexibility. But of course, do not forget your restrictions and your boundaries. Otherwise, kung wala kang boundary, basta na lang yan sa sabog. So that's the overall energy. We're gonna look at your tarot and see what message the universe has for you. Boundary. So, um, funny kasi parang, di ba lumalabas yung mga dolphins sa inyo, and then yung nasa sa isang deck ninyo yung underlying energies be playful. And this deck, literally, with the design, para siyang about myths and stories and, parang kids style, um, Chinese kids style art. So, you'll realize it when I'm done shuffling. So, let's see kung paano. Okay, so Guardian, what message do you have para kay pile 3 tungkol sa love story and love situation nila for this year? Page of Swords in reverse. Guardian, what message do you have for pile 3 dito sa situation and love story nila? So we have the 9 of Coins in reverse. Spirit, what energy can you, or what message do you have for pile 3? 6 of Coins in reverse. I think that you're very confused now. Pile 3. Guardian. Message, Guardian. Message for pile 3. 9 of Swords. Okay. Please clarify Page of Swords for me. Please clarify the 9 of Coins for me. Please clarify 6 of Coins. Again. Please clarify 6 of Wands. Please clarify the 9 of Swords for me, please, Guardian. Dalawa talaga? Okay. 5 of Cups and the Sun. And at the back of the deck, meron tayong Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay. So, I think pile 3, similar dun sa sinabi ko sa inyo kanina. Kung mapapansin nyo, you don't really have any major arcana cards here. And most ng lumalabas sa inyo are, at least evident for me, are coins and cords. Coins and swords. So, okay. So, I think that honestly, I think that you're in separation with this person primarily because they took something from you which you did not expect that they would. I think na you gave them too much without getting things in return. It could probably be something about money. It could be something na parang niloko ka nila about a business venture or something. But essentially, um, essentially, you've given them a lot to the point na you neglected your own requirement, kung ano yung mga kailangan mo, kung anong kailangan ng pamilya niyo. Probably humingi sila sa'yo ng gifts tapos um, sobrang mahal. But again, it's a general reading that could, very much resonate with only a few of you. Pero the reason why you're in separation with this person is because you've been giving them too much, na you're not getting anything, or you're not getting a lot in return. So yun yung sinasabi nitong cards na to. And um and I think na someone from your family noticed this, or you've realized. Actually, I think that you're very confused, because the fact that I'm having such a hard time reading your pile, I think that there are a lot of things that are um that are on your mind right now. Again, china-channel ko lang naman yung energy nitong pile ninyo. Um okay. So, all right. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, similar dun sa sinabi ko kanina. This person has taken a lot from you, more than what you were being given. And I think you did that because you found peace in the fact na you felt like you've known them for such a long time. Like I think I said kanina na parang yung about sa dolphin card. Dolphins are about friends, or friendship and playfulness. And the fact that the Six of Cups shows here, it's about, yung nostalgic memories, being with friends, people that are from your past. I think that you found peace. You did what you did kasi akala mo kilala mo na sila. Maayos yung relationship ninyo before. Probably, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, they could have probably been your friend, and then parang friend turned lovers. Pero it ended up na nung tumawid kayo into a relationship, you had hopes for the relationship, but it ended up being one of the greatest disappointments of your life. Etong Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords, these both describe yung mga negative feelings, hurt, pity, nightmares, our fears that are manifesting. Kumbaga, it's basically just a very sad card. But at the end of it, there's the sun, which I think this is what you thought it would be, and you not getting this is what made you become. See, what made you become a person who is less loving than your normal self. I think that I think Pile 3, you're a person who's very loving, especially with perseverance card showing there. I think na parang kahit na may ginawa ng masama itong, or nagkamali na tong partner ninyo, or maybe kayo, I think you're someone who still has hope na parang magiging maayos pa ang lahat. Pero right now, the energy that I'm seeing is your heart was broken, but after you've had high hopes na you will be given what is due for you. Kasi, syempre, if you give something, kahit sabihin natin na hindi ka dapat mag-expect, somehow, kahit yung respeto man lang, we expect to get that back. But that's not what happened with this, which took you by surprise. And the fact na nandito yung Page of Swords, I think na you're very close with this person, and it came quite a shock to you na what you thought he would bring to the table as a partner, it ended up na parang it just wasn't true. Everything that he told you, it just wasn't true. And you've come to realize, you've come to see na he's just really, especially with the King of Swords here, makikita mo parang puro swords, yung baliktaran. It's actually such a sad card kasi even the Five of Coins, it's about etong mga cards na na actually I think probably 5 months from now, that's when things are going to shift. Pero all of these cards, the underlying energies of your connection, they're not really the best. I would have to be honest, and I'm so sorry if you're not comfortable with this reading. You can feel free, please feel free to click off. But right now, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing with the cards. So, the fact na madami kang swords dito, I think the relationship hasn't been one of the most honest and truthful relationships that you've had. Again, there is a level of unfairness because you're such a giving person. You're such a giving person, pile 3. And alam mo yung parang okay lang sa'yo na parang, sige baka naman kailangan pa nga niya ng pagmamahal, kailangan pa niya ng pang-unawa. Hindi kailangan lahat na ibigay mo is tangible or pera or anything na mahahawakan mo sa kamay. Yung pang-unawa, kapatawaran, pag-intindi, that's already a gift in itself. And you've been freely giving that to the point na naubusan ka, to the point na parang wala ka nang maibigay. Because remember, pile 3, you cannot give what you don't have. And the fact na naubos na nitong current nitong pinanggalingan nyo, kasi I honestly think that you're already in separation. If you're not, then I think with all of I think na you should step away from any relationship, anything, or any person na hindi maayos yung ginagawa para sa inyo, hindi nakakatulong para maging masaya ka, because after all, you're in a relationship because you want to be happy. Diba? Lagi naman ganun eh. Pero um, kung hindi na siya maganda, kung hindi siya masaya, kung nasasaktan ka lang, then para saan pa? So going back to the topic, you've been giving so much to this person kasi you found peace knowing na parang, okay, kilala mo naman siya, hindi ka naman siguro niya lolokohin. And probably hindi ka naman niya niloko, pero I strongly think that there was something that happened na kaya kayo in separation ngayon. It's something that you found out. It's something na parang it's something which opened your eyes to the truth na wala kang future with this person. Or at least right now, there isn't any immediate happiness that you will get from this person. Even your self-worth and your self-respect was damaged nung pumunta ka dito sa sitwasyon na to. And I'm very sorry, Pile 3. I hope I can make it better for you. Pero, if anything, this person, actually, I think that this person will just take more from you if you're going to stay with them. And that's probably why lumalabas tong mga cards na to kanina, Juno and Saturn. Eto, healing, perseverance, and rhythm. These are all cards which tells you to see the relationship for what it really is. Kumbaga parang kung ano lang siya, wag mo na masyadong himayin, try to take the lessons from it. And then be very careful of how you tread while you're being very persevering on this relationship. If anything, you should be persevering, or you should be more focused on your healing. Kasi right now, I just think that more than anything, you should free yourself from this situation. Kasi it's just going to continue taking things from you hanggang sa parang pati yung reserve mo ng self-respect, self-love, mauubos na lang kasi he will just take it away from you, or he or she will just take it away from you, and you don't want to end up into this energy na sobrang ubos na ubos ka na parang wala ka nang kayang ibigay na pagmamahal, na lahat na lang ng tao ine-neglect mo, na um, na hindi ka na makabalik. You have your intuition with you. Etong kanina yung sinabi ko sa inyo, 'di ba parang sabi ko ang dami ninyong mga purple. Everything is just parang purple. Purple is about third eye chakra, which is heavily linked sa intuition natin. And the fact na etong Queen of Cups is in reverse, yung cups kasi they tell us about our emotions, our feelings, anything that we cannot touch. And since in reverse to, pile 3, you have to trust your intuition. Kung ano yung nasa sa likod ng utak ninyo na parang kung ano man yung iniisip niyo sa tingin ko mali 'to, sa tingin ganyan 'to, sundan ninyo kung ano yung intuition, kung ano yung pakiramdam ninyo. Kasi tatandaan ninyo, yung mga gut feel na yan, yung mga intuitive feelings na yan, yung mga kutob na yan, they are there to guide us or to help us be in that place that is comfortable and of course for our highest good. Hindi tayo papahamak ng mga sarili natin. Walang tao na nagpapahamak ng sarili niya. And yung and kung ano man yung religion ninyo, the divine always wants what's best for us. So trust kung ano yung nararamdaman ninyo. Um I think na this person has tried to, has been very selfish, tried to manipulate whatever it is that he has a hold against you. Pero if anything, ang isa kasing kaya hindi ninyo nakita 'to is probably he's very close with your family or he or she is very close with your family. Itong taong 'to na gumawa nito is very close with your family. You've probably been in connection with this person for such a long time, which is why the Six of Cups is appearing here. And probably why you've hoped for it to, like jump to the next level. Um, pero right now, the current energy of this situation is that it's very draining. I actually feel tired just saying that. So probably you're feeling that way too, na parang you're just tired and you just want to stop na um you don't really know why you keep on fighting and why you keep on trying to push through with this connection. I think that now is the time for you to just let it go. Kasi yung nasa sa ilalim ng Queen of Cups in reverse or yung very cold set of kumbaga, very cold situation is the devil in reverse. The devil talks about um worldly things, and the fact na it's in reverse, it basically says na may mga bagay tayo sa buhay natin na ayaw nating bitawan. We cling on dun sa mga bagay na hindi na nagsiserve ng tama para sa atin. And that's basically what the devil card says. Tas eto pa, King of Swords. The fact, even if you know the truth, you don't wanna let it go. You keep on clinging dun. Kumbaga, kahit alam mo na yung totoo, ayaw mo pa rin naman bitawan. Kaya ayan, nagsasuffer ka tuloy at naaapektuhan yung, kumbaga, yung mga nararamdaman mo, kung ano ka na. You're very loving, you're very giving, you're very warm, you're very motherly, you're very nurturing, pero na-turn upside down yun kasi may mga bagay kang ayaw bitawan. Um, I'm sorry kung I'm sorry if hindi ah, hindi hindi gano'n ka future bound yung reading na 'to for you. But I do hope, pile 3, that you get insight from these things that I was able to tell you through the cards. Kung mapapansin niyo rin, actually parang kayo 'tong dalawa, eh. I'm getting that vibe na parang kayo 'tong dalawa. The person who was hurt gave kept on giving because right, you take pride knowing that you're in a good place with this person, and then this other person was very selfish and alam mo parang really didn't give anything, just took anything and held it in his hand for himself. So um again, pile 3, the future will always change. And this is the energy that I see that you're gonna be in if you don't decide to step away from this person na wala nang ginawa kundi kumuha ng kumuha ng kumuha ng kumuha ng pagmamahal mo. Huwag mo hayaan na maubusan ka. Pero if anything, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Parang ang dating kasi dito sa akin is 5 months. 5 months from now, you'll recover from that. And it's gonna be so fast na parang it's gonna be so fast na parang mabibigla ka na parang, oh, nagdaan na pala yun. Pero you can choose, you can make a conscious choice to let go of this. Kung ano man yung nagbabother sa'yo, kung ano man yung parang probably baka napapanaginipan mo, binabangungot ka pa sa mga nangyari, problemang iniwan niya. Probably, um, nakakalimutan mo ng pansinin yung mga bagay na magaganda or kung ano man yung nakuha mong magandang lesson from this one. If you are in separation with him, then you are single again and you're ready to mingle. But you forget to see that because you're so consumed by the sadness that you felt or you're still feeling with with the loss um na binigay sa'yo nito relationship na to. But find peace, pile 3. Find peace na when we lose something, we give room for better things to happen, and you can only get over bad things once better memories replace them. So let me know, pal 3, if this resonates with you. If you have like further requests on how you'd want me to do your reading, or how to do reading in general moving forward, please feel free to comment down below. And yeah, I hope you find this very helpful, and I'll see you again in my next reading.